Hey guys, it's Sasha with Rice and Raw, and I've been trying to make a video for like the past week, and I keep recording and it all comes out fine, but I don't want to post it. I just don't feel like it's good enough. And I know that sounds really weird, and I'm not looking for anyone to like give me support or try and make me feel better about myself. It's not like that. It's just maybe I'm like overthinking things, but I'm just very nervous of people taking me out of context. Fast forwarding through my video real quick, and then hearing something, thinking that I'm completely, I don't know. I just have this weird fear of like people who know me in person, who see my videos, who just don't get it, and who just think that I'm crazy and like driving some weird cult or something. And it just really bothers me that someone might think that. Because if someone doesn't know about 80-10-10 and hasn't been watching all of these YouTube videos, then they're going to think that I'm completely like out of my mind. And yeah, that kind of sucks. And I know that's like the risk I take coming on to YouTube. But I don't know. It's just been something that's been bothering me. Something I have to work through. It's nothing that I want to, I don't need you guys to try to console me here. It's not what I'm looking for. I just felt like I should tell you guys what is going on, why I'm not putting up all these videos. So I guess I just want to talk about, how I see 80-10-10 and kind of my philosophy on it. And as great as being fully raw is, and how much fun it is to say you're 100% raw, that's kind of your ego going. And also, I mean, yes, it is wonderful to eat fully raw. You're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna have great health. But it is a great ideal. It is quite idealistic, and it's just not possible sometimes for people. And that's why I do support eating cooked carbs. I transitioned over to being raw tofu by just having a cooked lunch as well. I did have a raw breakfast, but I'd have a cooked lunch and a cooked dinner, and that still worked for me for weight loss. And I get a lot of people, they're usually newer people in the movement, and they think that if they don't eat perfectly fully raw, they're going to gain all of this weight. And it's not that. It's not a hit or miss. It's not all or nothing. My whole philosophy is read 80-10-10, look into 80-10-10, and then take Clea. My cat's doing something funny with the Clea. Christ. Clea. Sorry, that's probably really annoying to you guys. So what was I saying? My whole philosophy on 80-10-10 is, yeah, read the book, look into it, get to know it, but then mold the ideas to your life. You don't need to completely be 80-10-10 by the book. Take the things that you like about it. If you like the fruit smoothies, have those. But hey, if you like tofu, if you like beans, if you like cooked food, you can have that. Okay. It's okay. You can mold it to your own life. And Freely Enduring Rider has done that to theirs, and I've done it for mine. And that's what I feel like people, long-term, high-carb vegans, I feel like there's a whole new wave of them coming in. Because before we had like the gurus and the people who were 100% raw, really good at all that. But the thing is like, there's a wider variety of people who are finding out about this way of eating. And with a wider variety of people who are coming from tons of different backgrounds, there's going to start to be tons of different variations to this whole 80-10-10 idea. Whether it be the McDougall style diet or 80-10-10 or raw tofu, whatever. As long as you are vegan and you're eating lower fat and higher carbs, now it doesn't have to be as low of fat as 80-10-10 says. I mean, honestly, I do feel that it can range a little bit. I'm not saying all of a sudden have 50% of your calories from fat. That's unhealthy, whether it's vegan or not. Keep it, no more than 20 or 30%, but you don't need to follow things exactly. Just kind of take what you want from the diet, and it can still work for you. And if you're feeling really crappy, change it. You don't need to go running back to McDonald's hamburgers, but change little things. Experiment with yourself. See how different foods affect you. And then you can start to create your own diet for yourself. And I know people say, Not everyone's the same, and usually when they say that, they mean that you can totally eat meat and you'll be fine. The thing is that yes, you can totally eat meat and be fine. What? What did Sasha just say? Yeah, I did just say that. If you have a bit of meat, a bit of fish, a bit of cheese, a bit of dairy, I'm talking about little small amounts, and you're having a lot of plant-based foods, you're still going to be healthy. I'm not saying you're going to die all of a sudden, but as a lot of people have said to me before, well, you're not going to die if you have some meat. And I'm like, no, you're not going to die if you have some meat, but someone else is dying. So really what has kept me vegan is the whole ethical attachment to animal rights. That's what's kept me vegan. And to be completely honest, if that was taken out of the equation, I would have a bit of fish sauce every once in a while. I would have maybe a bit of powdered cheese, because I used to really like that, like Cheeto-y types of cheese. I would, because you can get away with still being very healthy and still incorporating some animal products in your diet. But what keeps me vegan is the whole animal rights thing, and that is completely wrong to be eating animal products. But so it's not all or nothing really with this. And if you aren't vegan and you don't want to go vegan, then just start with a meatless Monday. Cut back a bit more on dairy and cheese products. You don't need to have a giant steak. Maybe have just a little bit. And start to bulk up your diet with more fruits and vegetables and grains and starches. Start to do that. So I'm not an all hit or miss kind of person. I'm not perfect. I don't advocate for perfection on this diet. I think it's important for people to mold the ideas into their life for themselves and for their goals and for their happiness. Because someone who's completely happy eating fully raw, someone might not be completely happy eating fully raw. They still might feel like they're missing something, and that might be the cooked food. And you know, you can have an avocado. Stop being so upset that you had an avocado because of the fat. You can have some fat in your diet, so don't be completely fat phobic. That's something that people start to develop on this diet, and that's a bummer. But I mean, of course, don't sit there and eat 10 avocados. You know, don't monomeal on avocados. That's probably a terrible idea. But you know, you can have some avocado. You can have a bit of oil. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to halt or delay your progress significantly. What you're really trying to achieve on 80-10-10, like the whole goal of 80-10-10 is to improve someone's health and improve your happiness. It is not to lose weight. That's not the goal of 80-10-10. And if you come on to 80-10-10 or a high-carb vegan lifestyle thinking, my goal is to lose weight, that's all I care about, we're not going to get all you can out of this diet, and it's probably going to be a short-lived diet. If you come onto this lifestyle thinking, okay, I want health and happiness, abundance, I want to change my life for the best, then you're going to be able to get all you can out of this way of eating. And the thing is that the weight loss is a symptom. It's a side effect of eating this way. It should not be the main goal. It should not be the ultimate. So just keep that in mind when you start to get those thoughts. Oh, I should, do this to lose weight. I should do this to lose weight. When will I lose weight? Blah, blah, blah. It's always someone's question. And I totally understand why someone cares about that, because I cared about that too a lot. But I never let that overpower my desire for health and happiness. And so I really think that when you'll start to lose the weight is when you start to not care if you lose the weight at all. When you start to just care about your health and happiness and building your life and creating your own empire. Because, I mean, you can't enjoy life if you're just obsessing about losing weight. Everything else will fall to the side and nothing else matters but losing weight all of a sudden. You start to hit this downward spiral and you start to really miss out on your life. So it's just so important not to be focused on the weight, on the numbers on the scale. Start to focus on loving yourself, on loving who you are, accepting yourself for who you are right now, and everything else will start to fall into place. So I know it's a bit long of a video, but I'm glad I got a video out for you guys. I've been trying so hard to make a video that I liked. So this, I'm just going to put it up and just hope for the best. Alright guys, I will see you later. Bye.